All right, everybody, it is not deja vu. It is back. It is VRML, and we are back, I should say, with another stream. Remember what I said about English, Dimwi? Yeah. In any case, we are back here. I'm Palidore. Got SirDimwi. Got So Much for Subtlety back on the cameras this time, so I think we figured things out once again. If you guys notice anything peculiar in Twitch chat, besides me, let us know, please. With that said, welcome back to it. SirDimwi, we have two teams here in the Heat Seekers and Project Hope. I've seen Project Hope as of recently, but Heat Seekers haven't yet, but I'm looking forward to it based on this roster.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen Project Hope yet play, although I know some of those players, and they are actually on the left in orange here. Project Hope is. That's Glyph, Titan, Super Buddy, and Swag War, and I'm very familiar with Titan, Super Buddy, and Swag. All three of them. I coached Toxin last season, Titans team, the team he was on last season. I became a big fan of Ding, that Super Buddy and Swag. The year they took the rookie finals.
Oh, don't break my heart.
That's what, yeah, we were all heartbroken when we heard about that. And then going up against this newer team, the Heat Seekers here, Baron Dragon, excuse me. I'm a Seagull, the real Bean, Yami Bakura. What a collection of names there as we get started here for round one, as that's going to be tight. Excuse me, Super Buddy picking that one up off of that joust, sending it into the bubble, quickly picked up by Swag, turning it around, sending it into the open net. And that's going to be 2 points there to Project Hope, not the Heat Seekers. Start round one.
Yeah, very good start here, and not on a ding, disappointingly. But anyway, Super Buddy and Swag War. Yeah, very familiar faces for sure. I'm on the blue side here. I'm a Seagull. I already know Seagull as from both Twitch as well as the old TikTok. But that said, it's good to see Seagull. I'm glad to be able to talk about him and his team here today on stream. Love to see these new players and new teams forming, just as much as the returning rosters of some of the old ones, who we've seen as of recently in these matches tonight.
And sorry, I apologize, stream. I'm gonna have to be direct now. I was trying to be a subtlety. The names are backwards. The team names are wrong. So Swag setting that one in. Super Buddy is gonna bring it in for another two. They're gonna go up by 4 here, as Project Hope scores another one here on the orange team.
And cheers to Wit, by the way, stopping by, one of our other league moderators who's been here. Well, since the preseason, since Pizza League, for that matter, for the people who still know what that is, I suppose. I mean, seems like only just yesterday Pizza League was a thing, and yet here we are, over what, a year and a half later or so, and the game has just changed. The community is so much larger.
Well, what's fantastic is a lot of people. What's funny? So not only do a lot of the new players are they completely unaware, but must be another one there. Swag, we're bringing that one in for 2. But not only are a lot of the new players completely unaware, but some of the older players may have forgotten that 44 got its start with Pizza League. It's real start. I mean, it was experimented with, it was played around with periodically, but that was the first time there was a proper 4v4 tournament. And that was the turning point. It was Pizza League that changed everybody's opinions about 4v4.
Yeah, absolutely. And now it's unfolded into this meta that we see today, that we see these two teams here executing. We grabbed by Yami and sending it over, though it's Glyph actually on the recovery, the interception. But yeah, Dimwi, back in ESL days after Season 2 had ended, a lot of teams across the league, as hold on, a shot from Swag War is just going to be off rebound here, maybe at the bottom of the floor by Swag War instead. So getting his own rebound, handing it off. Titan, no way, getting fought and just heat seeking on the goalkeeping end of things. That was just save, and maybe they can turn it into offense. I'll save my other thoughts for later.
Now sending that one in, although it is going to be a turnover there. Swag War is going to handle this one now for Project Hope. Sending that one up. Going to take a bounce in that near side trap, where Baron Dragon will instead pick that one up. So another turnover here. Now he has teammates on the far side trying to track that one down. Unfortunately, getting a slap there actually was Yami Bakura. I apologize if I'm saying that wrong. I'm a Seagull. Long shot there, very ambitious, but just off of the post that very well could have gone in, but a beautiful pass up there to Super Buddy, long shot. Gonna go off the backboard, hits the post, gonna bounce out of the bubble. Baron trying to track that one down. He does get a stun there on Super Buddy as he's turning this one around. Now he has a teammate, gets a boost off him. They send this one in deep. It's gonna get very close to the goal, but Swag War and I believe that is Glyph on the back line there to pick that one up.
Now just eyeing him down here. Let's see, back into the blue zone. We'll be picking up by Yami. Has a second or two, not too long, but getting the quick fling. Now that could have been in danger of the intercept, and it actually still will be a steal at the very least, getting it off the wall. So with Glyph in the back line, sending it up to the front. Titan, there he is, but Yami, man, again, hands down, man down, I suppose, and just doing the dirty work inside the goal. That is just gorgeous defense. I love to see those plays where they're they look so stalwart, statuesque almost, and confident in getting those grabs.
Yeah, and also, when this game started, we saw a lot of empty net there from the Heat Seekers. It seemed like they were having trouble keeping somebody in the goal, but now no trouble at all. Super Buddy though, no trouble on that shot. Gonna send that one in for the two. Also, I got to give a quick shout out to Wit there. All I have to say is call. He knows what I'm referring to.
Call of Duty? Well, we're here to answer it. It's 8 points on the board now. Project Hope launching out on defense, trying to contest this fast, and they do. Boy, do they. Back to the tunnel, bouncing a few times before heading out to the midfield. Titan sending it back to the mid of the midfield, where Swag sends it now to the right. This is definitely going to be dangerous. Let's see. The defense, almost, but not quite. Right on the head was that disc scored by Swag War.
Yeah, that's a tough one to to come up against, especially two guys who were teammates on the rookie finals, basically a championship roster, and when they're coming in like that, they've already got that chemistry to know, they probably didn't even need to communicate that. You know what I mean? Like, they've been playing long enough. They probably didn't have to talk about it on the way in. They knew what was going to happen on the way in. That was a beautiful goal. Another beautiful setup. That was Super Buddy sending that one in to the teammate looking for, I believe that was Glyph inside of there. Actually, Titan. Although a shot there from Super Buddy, going to go low and bounce out of the bubble where Swag will pick this one up on the back line. Oh, with a Dusty. Oh, and then get stuffed.
Well, yeah, had some dust, then got some of his own, and, well, will be another attempt maybe from Glyph. Glyph just trying to find, and indeed slips through the defense somehow to get that angle. 12 points off of that flurry of brawls and loose discs.
Yeah, I had to watch it back on the stream because you're on that stream delay because I couldn't tell what happened. I was like, how did that shot go off? I saw him get stunned. No, it was his teammate got stunned. So his teammate effectively running rough shot for him there, getting stunned out, so he could get that open 1v1 against a goalie to put that one in. So they're up by 12 now. 3.5 to go. Project Hope up by 12. That is, and now all the way back in the Heat Seeker zone. Although Heat Seeker's trying to get the hand on this one, picking it up there is Yami Bakura. Yami now going to look to send that one out, but a grab there by Swag War, open goal, going for that long shot, going to be quite high. Bouncing straight off, or Baron Dragon will pick that one up now.
All right, and Super Buddy there picking it up, trying to shield himself as he hands the pass off. Wow, to the save instead, Seagull. And I'm a Seagull. I guess both Dimwee and I are indeed Seagulls, as that's going to be a near goal. So phenomenal defense, and will it turn into the offense? A little risky, but it worked.
Yeah, and that's the first two of the game there for the Heat Seekers. Something they needed. Absolutely, that'll let them know that they absolutely can score. Although maybe not needing to hold on to that one. Maybe because if you're in the lead, it makes sense because you want to run that clock down. But when you're 10 points behind, you definitely want to get those in as soon as possible because you need the time on the clock is more valuable to you than the other team at that point. That's swag. That's still on the board.
Swag bringing the value of swag to his team without a doubt. Noticing on the naming convention here, not that it's a big deal, but Glyph and Titan, they've got the dash. Super Buddy and Swag, they've got the underscore. Is there something to this? Is this a mystery to unfold, Dimwee? It's a hieroglyphic. I'm sorry, I went way beyond what I should have stretched for that. But in any case, it's gonna be Baron Dragon. That is 2 goals for him.
Is that 2 in a row?
Yes.
Is this game turning around?
Yes, it is. At least for Baron Dragon, I think. 10 points here on the board, or 10 points down with a 4 on the board. 1 minute 30 left. I mean, anything could happen if nothing else into round 2. You like to see them scoring late, like they are.
Oh, look at that! Project Hope not going to let them. Not going to give them the time. Basically holding out. I'm surprised Glyph didn't hold on to that for any longer than he did. Way in the backfield there, because it looked like the Heat Seekers were very hesitant to attack. Although that's worth all the time in the world. It's going to put them up by 12. That's a minimum of 4 goals with a minute to go. Round 1, comfortably in the hands of Project Hope here. But the Heat Seekers, this is the point. This is, you got to play to the whistle. Well, you don't have to, but you should, because it's only round 1. There's still round 2. The Heat Seekers have picked up a few goals here, so I mean it's clear. They have the potential to put the points on the board. They just have to do it, more often than the other team. That's a quote John Madden.
Well, indeed, and it is maddening here. Indeed, trying to score, but just being shut out quite a bit. They've gotten some late goals, but they're going to have to defend against this one. They do. Let's see what they can provide in the last 25. As Super Buddy, immediate on the pass. Swag War, just as quick, but not looking for it. Perhaps just a miscommunication. And Real Bean, trying to get real mean as the clock starts to wind down. Super Buddy, and another good defensive play from I'm a Seagull, picking up that disc like a loose piece of popcorn, and now maybe making like a bird flying through the sky. One more from the Dragon, and it's in. That is royalty from the Baron.
What a shot! It's not enough to win the game, but like I was saying it a minute ago, that's the sort of stuff they can build off of for next round. It might be one of those things. I'm wondering, because they performed once it almost seemed like they were out of it. Suddenly, their performance went up. So maybe so it could be Project Hope lighting up a little bit, but it could also be maybe the Heat Seekers putting a little too much pressure on themselves at the beginning there, and once they felt like that pressure was relieved, where there was really no hope of winning the round. Suddenly they're, and Baron starts lighting up the scoreboard. So maybe that's something they should, consider talking about is, let's not apply any extra pressure. Let's just go out there, have fun. And if the points come, they come. If not, then not. But because that was a very impressive end to the round there from the Heat Seekers. Although Project Hope taking it still convincingly, 16-7. I'm very curious what the second round is going to look like.
And Twitch chat there. Thank you to Eco Arena for the follow. Interesting. Wear tag for the follow as well. Appreciate you guys. See, hey, Taco on Thursday over in the chat. Welcome to it. Always love to see some tacos and have them just as well. But Newt as well stopping in. That kid who plays Echo, cheering on Baron and the boys on Heat Seekers, it would seem, and enjoying himself in the stream. Thank you for being here as well. Supersonic and Inner and Thunder. And here we go, round 2. Woo, that is a blazingly fast joust right through the midline, but taken here by Swag War and finding maybe Glyph or Titan or Super. For that matter, they have someone in literally, Dimwee, every good position you could possibly be on a bubble play. They had a man there. That was just great positioning, and they were open for the easy pass to the goal.
Now, I want to point out that that joust there from Project Hope, 1.75 seconds. Earlier on tonight during the Joker Synapse game, or excuse me, Joker Four Kings game, the second round joust of what was won by Four Kings. They beat Joker's 2-second joust with a 1.95 second joust. So just to give you an idea as to how fast that Project Hope joust was, Four Kings beat Joker in a joust today with a slower joust than what we just saw there.
Up by the cloud, Swag saw the disc coming his way. Glyph is going to be in the back trying to avoid the defender. That's Baron Dragon, who indeed went all heat seeking, but right now seeking another goal. Swag War. Once again, they are up by 4 here.
And just, still that confident disc movement here from Project Hope. And I'm not sure, what adjustment the Heat Seekers made near the end of that first round. I did a lot of speculating, but maybe to look to doing whatever it was they were talking about then, picking it up now to push this turnaround here as they were going for a very dangerous long pass play there that turns over there. It's going to be a race for who's going to get their first couple of leeches, couple of stuns. Super Potty going off the backboard. What a shot off that cone. Beautiful shot.
And nice work too from Heat Seekers. They had that leech, and so that's one of the things, and we actually saw that in some of the European games earlier as well. But just mention, when you're going against really fast teams, and maybe your regrabs on your team aren't as fast as you want them to be, well, what you can do, start just hanging on to the feet and finding someone else to grab. If your teammates are just not quite in position or there for it, at least deny the opposing stack, either through a brawl or indeed just leech onto their feet and let them taxi you to the front line with their speed. Either way, though, Swag here losing the disc just a bit, but recovered and dunked.
Yeah, it's going to be another 2 on the board there for Project Hope. That one off a Swag War from Super Buddy, on the goal there. And Project Hope, almost feeling like turning on the overdrive here for the second round, as they're now up by 8, only 2.5 minutes in to this second round, as it is the Heat Seekers here coming out of the tube with that one, sending that one deep into the other zone. I believe that was a headbutt play picked up by Seagull. Ooh, and I'm not able to convert on that one, and now it'll be Swagware picking it up, looking to send it out of the bubble there for Project Hope all the way back towards mid.
And over the trap now by that popcorn block. Swag War just getting it out there before the stun. The open lane. Super Buddy, super shot. 11 points to Project Hope.
Yeah, that was... it's one of those things. If this was a closer game, would he have made the shot? It always feels like you make those... when you don't need to, and when you do need to, they go wide. And I'm sure Super Buddy would tell me that that's exactly his experience with it. But that was a beautiful shot, nonetheless, to put them up by 11 now, not even halfway through the second round. As that one, quick turnover there. Swag War, good read, going to clear this one all the way out, going to make its way into that trap. Into the trench. They both start with TR. Apologize for that. Swag War, we do have a player drop there on Project Hope. That's unfortunate. As Swag War coming in, putting it in for the 2. That was Titan that dropped, in fact.
Well, I guess the connection dropped like the Titanic. Am I right? Nonetheless, 13 points for Project Hope, and they're hoping they'll have their player rejoin, or they'll just take a timeout, although halfway through the launch, that'll make for possibly an awkward next launch. But nonetheless, Heat Seekers here, just trying to come back together. They've shown some good plays. They've had some great defensive stands. I mean, Seagull had some picks there, Yami as well, and Baron Dragon catching fire, with a heat-seeking missile there, essentially in that first round towards the end, got the 7 points for them. I mean, it's going to be tough to come back just at this pace, but they are showing some promise as a team and as players that, up until recently, not as familiar at, save for Seagull, perhaps.
Yeah, no, yeah. I was about to contribute and I drew a blank. Wow.
Well,
man.
Well, in any case, you're forgiven. I see the law in the chat there from Project Mayhem, who was another face we saw on the stream just the other day. Again, and my days get all lost. You can call me in a daze, I suppose. Katie. Why do you feel like Pally has a book of all the player names with puns ready to go? I don't. Now, I'd be lying if I say I didn't randomly think of ones while I'm trying to sleep at night, and you know, sleepless nights. I think of clever stuff sometimes. But on the whole, that's one of my favorite parts about the going into new seasons, because you get so many new players, especially in season 1 or 2 and 3, especially with the Quest 1 and Quest 2 growth. That's the best part, is that I can go into these matches and kind of look at some new names, get used to their styles, and I could improv a little bit. You know, it's a nice trade-off for everyone. Teams get casted, and I get to entertain myself with both the game and some puns. Anyways, back to the round. Here we go.
I want to know who it was that knew exactly where the camera was and got themselves right in front of it right before that round started, because that was not an accident. That was absolutely on purpose. Knowing these guys, honestly, knowing these guys, there's probably swag.
Yeah.
Excuse me, but Baron gonna handle that one, send it through that near-side tube all the way down into the bubble. Glyph trying to, actually no, Glyph just gonna return to goal as this one gets tracked down by a few players. Bit of a tussle for it. Everybody does pick that one up, gonna try to get it through that tube, takes that ugly bounce, caught in the trap now. So everybody does get there first. Gonna go ahead and send this one in, gonna bounce around the bubble now. Bit of a race forward. Who's going to get there first? The overshooting was Project Hope, but still get back. Swag War sending it in for the 2. They're going to go up by 15 with just under 5 to go.
Oh, waving to the cameras just before the round, if only to say, "Hey, stream, watch me." Got that shot off just from the inner bubble, 6 meters deep. But Project Hope, they are very, very much in a good position here to take this this win soon. Heat Seekers trying to find a little bit of that magic that they had in that first round when they were putting together some of that great defense and those hot shots. There's the man speaking of, the heat-seeking, the heat-breathing dragon firing off once again. Done, Dusty delivered.
I gotta give a shout out to Yami. To Yami. That is, there was some serious slap fighting happening in that goal. Yami, it was clear what was going on because Yami had his back to the play and was face to face with the goalie, just causing chaos. That was hilarious. I love it. I love doing that myself. Oh.
Do you love that? Take your silence as an absolutely yes.
I was caught off guard.
Well, on guard, Dimwi, on guard. We've got 3:42 remaining. Nice hit right off the backboard, softly into the goal.
Now, the real Bean gonna try to send that one through mid. That bounce goes right in the hands of the other team. So everybody sending that one in. Who's gonna get there first? The real Bean gets there first, sending that one back towards mid. But then, are they running with a double chain? Is that what they're doing? They would. They so would. And Swag is gonna send that one in, uncontested. They're gonna go up by 18 here with just about 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, well, again, looking tough, but that said, you got to hand it to Project Hope for keeping their pedal. I always bring this up in games where, you know, one team is feeling good. Yeah, be happy with how you're playing, but don't be so happy that you get kind of out of what brought you success in the first place. And for Project Hope, well, they just kept it going. You know, not looking back, keeping strong, and, you know, not allowing Heat Seekers, because they were indeed starting to pick up some great rhythm in that round, last round towards the end. But Project Hope would not allow it going into round 2.
Yeah, no, that was it was very interesting to see that's how, you know, it ultimately played out. Because you know, as you noted, that the end of that first round, the Heat Seekers suddenly looked like they were really turning it up.
Oh, I actually, sorry, I want to interrupt because yeah, it looks like for some reason the mercy rule was turned off, I guess, because yeah, that is actually a technical mercy now that I look at it. So that is in fact the match, just unexpectedly so.
When I heard the pause horn, I really thought that was the game horn. I thought that's what I thought we were hearing the game horn.
I didn't realize. Yeah.
I thought I just took, because I saw the score. It was 21 points, so I was just, oh, okay, all right, your game's over. That's why I was talking about. Yeah, I did not realize they had hit pause because of that little issue there.
Yeah. Well,
interesting.
Well, with that said, that is indeed the victory going solidly in the favor of Project Hope. So, congratulations to them on the great win, and for Heat Seekers putting up still a good fight. Again, super impressed with some of those defensive plays that I saw coming in with those saves, Yami and Seagull as well. You had Bean dishing out the beans, that is to say, some stuns there, and Dragon putting in the points. very nicely for his team. But for Project Hope, you just got to look at the story of the scoreboard. And I mean, you can see everyone putting in a little bit of something with Swagwar, double digits at 10, has 3 assists, 2 saves, 2 steals as well. Super Buddy, 4 points, 2 assists, 11 stuns. Glyph, the 2 points, 1 assist, and Titan with an assist, but the crash, which for the moment anyway, is not carrying over through the stat puller. So don't mind that. Titan definitely contributing some more points than that. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we still have some more matches along the way soon. Just trying to kind of catch up on our schedule. It's been a really busy week in the evening. On Channel 2, I shall actually be joining Pamwow for the debut on stream of Echo Japan versus Outlaws over there in the OCE region. So excited for that. Meanwhile, here on Channel 1, at the top of the hour, we're going to have Insanity versus Slap Baby. So that's still about 20 minutes away from now, those 2 matches. So I think with that, we'll probably part off. But Dimwi, got any parting words for this game or the stream?
No. No, see you in the next one. Yeah, we're going to be kicking off here in not too long.
Oh, real quick. Ieko Arena. What I got to drink during these streams? Well, currently root beer. Most days, Dr. Pepper. Trying to get sponsored one of these days. Not going to happen, but of course, we do have our fantastic sponsors who you'll hear from in a moment. In ProTube, VR cover, Rebuff Reality, Fixed Gaming, Asterion Products, VRware.net, and of course, HyperX. So, with that said, I'm going to take a swig of this old root beer, and it is just root beer, emphasis on that part. And you guys at home, tune in at the top of the hour on Channel 1 or Channel 2 for your final streams, potentially, for the night. Until then, I've been Palidore, SirDimwi here by my side. So much for subtlety, doing the camera work here across our streams, as well as Mini Hat earlier on for the excellent analysis. Be happy, healthy, safe, and be good to each other, guys. And Wit, I did not just get beeped. I mean, I might have, but anyways, I'll see you again real soon.
Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.